Mr. Henry McClure.
Your Honor, how are you tonight?
I'm well, thank you.
What you chewing on up there? Looks like, did you bring some for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my attempt at humor. Man, what goes on in this town? 11 million for a hotel. I mean, there was a couple of sane people here that didn't vote for it. $9.5 million for Cody for the at&t building. I just got a brochure from the broker on the 83,000 feet where they were going to do the biolab. Well, like, why didn't it work in Wolf Camera? I was told by the bio research people why it didn't work. Let's see, what else? Huntoon, I drove on that today. It works. $3.5 million to redesign it from Bartlett and West. $5 million in economic development that they give to charity. Let's see what else. $1 million in Benish for the engineers. I'm surprised he didn't get a ticket for not having a traffic study done. I was in the planning department today, and I said, well, why can't I just hire Benish to do my traffic study? Well, that'd be a conflict of interest. Well, what? It might get approved quicker. I mean, we're spending $1 million from an outside engineer as a consultant to argue with the one we're paying. And it's a conflict of interest to just hire the guy that's going to approve it. I mean, basically, at the end of the day, you got to pay until you get it done. The other day, I've got it in my office. We came up with like $30 million in stuff that, like, where is it going? But and all I hear is about housing in this area. I like doing retail because it provides sales tax. It generates sales tax. And we can draw people to the community, the pull factor. I don't really understand the housing business, but I ran out there and I told them I'll put up my 36 acres out at 37th and Gage. But what we really need to get to today is a uniform development agreement where it doesn't matter what your last name is, and as long as you follow state law, you don't have to have a but-for test. There's no reason you guys should decide what the return is, as long as we're figuring, you know how much money that Jeff White and the Columbian Capital gets? It's a consultant we don't need. What we need is development, and we got to get out of our own way. It was a shame. Like, is it like the big one that you just did the other day? You cut him out a bunch of money, like, what was it, $5 million in recapture? We got to make it easier for people to develop in this community. And with a uniform development agreement, anybody can use it. And all we have to do with RHID, CID, and TIF is follow state law. We shouldn't have to come in here and beg to be developers in this community. It's like we've got to beg to make it nice. You know, we spent over $400,000 in engineering out on the boulevard to bring in a couple of fast food restaurants. That's ridiculous. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. Move on to announcements. Start with Madam Clerk.